Freedom, democracy, rule of law, human rights, a large challenge. But perhaps the most elemental one is stopping ethnic cleansing, stopping genocide. In 1999, we faced the prospect all around the world of another Holocaust in Europe. After several years of ethnic cleansing in the Balkans, it was pretty clear we were on the brink of a full-scale Holocaust in Kosovo. The United Nations Security Council had been created a long time ago to deal with those problems. It was asked to act, and it said no. Let the genocide unfold. The GA made a different decision. It decided that if necessary, it would go to war. And to war it went on March 24th, 1999, using NATO to implement the decisions. And when that war wasn't working quickly, it decided, the G8, to send the ground troops in. The leader of the former Yugoslavia backed off, pulled his troops out, and his own people sent him to stand trial for war crimes in The Hague. The UN said no, the G8 said go, and that is the result we got. Let me end with one other case, because G8 governance is not just for us, it's for the global citizens as a whole, including the poorest of the poor, who one must not forget, even those trying times tend to take our minds elsewhere. The last time the G8 Summit was hosted here in Ontario, Toronto, 1988, the leaders decided to take the first step to relieve the unsustainable debt burden of the poorest countries in the world. The process that began in Toronto continued, was completed in 2005 at Glen Eagles. And to this day, around the world, when people do and discuss development and debt relief, the words, the Toronto terms, the word Toronto, are on their lips, in their minds, and in their hearts. That's one of the things the G8 Summit in Toronto in 1988 did, not only for the poorest, but did for Toronto around the world as well. And I'm quite confident that what the G7 as it was then did for Toronto in 1988, the now G8 Summit can do for Huntsville in 2010. Jennilee.
Works include moving forward on global health diplomacy, implementing G8 and APEC commitments, compliance with climate change commitments, the G8 record, 1975 to 2007, and two solitudes, one more, public opinion, national unity, and Canada's war in Afghanistan. She has had previous experience working for Elections Ontario, Statistics Canada, and the Calgary Health Region. She received her BA with distinction in political science from the University of Calgary and has also attended the University of Toronto and the University of Saskatchewan's Commerce program. Jenillee.